Welcome everyone to Let's Play Sonic Adventure DX. This is the Steam re-release, which I don't know how much differentiates, but
Sonic,
I know this
wait here
game
for a
from
second.
when it was re-released on the GameCube. Apparently there were a few changes between that and the original Dreamcast, but this was Sonic's big jump into 3D. Unlike Sonic 06, people look on this game fondly. Sonic Adventure 2 more so. But man, look at these cutscenes.
I don't know.
Shrug? It's a good thing I made these mechanical trees that'll retract once I leave.
I built and planted them myself, in that order.
We'll be seeing that cutscene later anyway, because first thing we're going to be doing today is Sonic's story.
Select a file.
This was the first game to have a bunch of playable characters, and you played each one in their own story, which sometimes intersected with each people, and as you came across them while playing as Sonic, you then unlocked their story that you could play.
Select a character.
As you can see, we can only start with Sonic. There are a couple of characters you do recognize, some who were introduced in this game, and really only like Sonic and Tails are the ones anyone remembers fondly.
Pretty much.
Oh, and Knuckles too.
Well, fondly. Define fondly in Knuckles' case.
He's the red one.
Yes, that's what Jacob asked.
Fondly. Adjective. The red one.
Hey look, Sonic 3 and Knuckles was great. But this was the first game that introduced his gimmick that lasted 2 games.
It also introduced Crush 40 to the world.
This is happening. Huh?
They were born when this game was released.
As well as Sonic's, at the time, new redesign.
What's up?
And his wide mouth.
And green eyes.
Splat.
You are completely surrounded! Surrender yourself!
To love!
I love how just bouncy Chaos Form 1 is. It's like,
Yeah, I'm here to fucking kill you guys, oh boy.
Lock on target, men! Ready? Fire!
officer, take the rings. I do love how they're in the cutscene.
Oh no! Our weapons are useless! Retreat!
And blocking the
Personnel,
view
fall
of the
back!
cops.
Look how nicely it frames him, though.
Oh yeah! This could be fun.
Frames his chest. His face is kind of getting cut out.
Yeah, I think the cops had the right idea. For like in Mario Sunshine, you should have been able to just shoot Shadow Mario with guns and see how that works.
Fuck Ocarina of Time, this is in-game cinematography. And also because Sonic picked him up in the cutscene, I already have them. This first fight with Chaos is really easy.
It's Chaos Zero, Jacob, not Chaos 1.
My bad. Also, is there a hard boss in this entire game?
We do fight Chaos later in the game, it's kind of a pain in the ass.
Every boss just looks either tedious or really or just super easy.
It's difficult by tedium, but yeah.
Are you ready for my hopscotch maneuver, Sonic?
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
Okay, it didn't work.
The score doesn't matter in this game. You get an emblem when you complete a level just as is.
Come on, you big drip. Where you going?
You big drip.
You'd think the rain would make him stronger and bigger.
Yeah. It's not water, it's jello.
Yeah.
Well, he just went into the sewer, so I'm assuming he's gonna be worse, or I don't know how he works.
Oh man, I should have ate him while I had the
You know
chance.
nothing, fool! It's Chaos, the god of destruction!
I guess I'll just stare at the sewer. I have nothing better to do.
What was that, Eggman?
He is being awfully loud. Working on my blue tan. Any day now, I'm gonna be purple.
Man, rain just puts me to sleep.
What? Tails?
Fuck, Tails.
Oh, is that Tails?
Watch out!
Yeah,
You're gonna
thank you, Steve.
crash! Ah!
Watch out, you're gonna crash. Ah!
Tails!
Ah!
Ah, what am I gonna do with you?
Don't mind me. I'm just fucking dead.
No, go in the water, Sonic.
It's great. Like, with these cutscenes, even when you can't hear them, you can hear them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dude, it's time to go for a drought.
You having fun?
You can still kind of see Sonic in there. Oh, the countdown started. I have to. I have to.
Oh my god. I didn't know you could do this.
Yeah, you totally can. No.
Oh my god, that was morbid too.
So,
Sonic died.
so Sonic Adventure actually takes place in hell, and
This is like a normal, everyday thing for these two girls. Like, whatever, man. I just wanted to come and get my tan on.
do you want to go to the pool and like stand near it but not swim?
Don't worry if the view suddenly changes. It does that. That's their excuse for the terrible camera.
Oh my what?
It's a feature.
And you get told that by a little boy?
Alright, first level.
Look, Sega McBoy just wants you to have a good time.
Sega McBoy. That's the name I was given.
Rescue Tails, who looks dead, but okay.
Yep. Or passed out. He was drunk flying.
You will never believe the party I had.
Because I didn't have one.
Didn't have one.
Didn't have one.
We got a call from Sega HQ, and they said they'd have a new adventure game, and I was like, you know, Tails Adventure came out first, just saying.
That actually, that little quote actually reminded me of this new song by a band called Psycho Stick. They're a comedy metal band. They're really funny. There's this one song just about being lazy, and one of the lyrics is he's gonna spend all day watching all the episodes of Lost. Still don't get it.
I'm so confident in my abilities, I'm ignoring all the checkpoints.
So what? So did you play this game back when it came out, Thorn, on the GameCube?
On the GameCube, yeah. Because I played Sonic Adventure 2 so many times. This was back when I was just kind of obsessed with Sonic. Like, I think most Sonic fans were at some point.
We all were.
Yeah. I know my cousin had this on the Dreamcast, so I would play this
whatever.
when I would visit him sometimes. And I actually believe Sonic Adventure 2 came out, was ported first to GameCube before Adventure
Right.
1. Which I think was a weird choice, but whatever.
You know, when you think about it, the Dreamcast was like the Wii U to the GameCube Switch.
I guess you could make the argument.
Should I tell you that the GameCube was like also one of the lowest selling consoles, or?
No, but like the Dreamcast was like half of what the GameCube sold, first of all. And like all the good Dreamcast games got ported to the GameCube eventually. Didn't they?
Some.
Good chunk. Sonic Adventure, like Adventure
I know
2.
Skies of Arcadia, stuff like that. I don't know about every single game, but I know they started throwing them to like other. Like I know Shenmue got sent to Xbox 1 and
It
2.
did?
Or I think I think it was. I don't know.
Maybe the whole generation was the switch to the Dreamcast game.
Sega went public domain with their IPs and.
Jump on panel number 1. It will take you to panels 2 and 3. Jump as
I was
soon
gonna
as you
say,
land
my
on a
experience
panel
with this
or
game
else
is
you'll fall.
I've never played it, but it doesn't look very good from what I've seen.
It wasn't great at the time, and it hasn't held up well either. But people remember it fondly because Sonic somehow became worse over time.
He did.
It's serviceable at best. For a first 3D Sonic, I think they
Yeah,
did
not bad.
okay. It's not like Mario 64 where you can go back and play it and be like, yeah, this is more like, Sonic.
Sonic's just a hard game to design for in general, like
I'm
2D
just
or
glad you're
3D.
okay.
If you're an idiot, I guess.
Cool, Yoshi.
What
Thanks.
happened anyway?
Just design
You're too
levels
good at
around
to just crash
speed.
like that.
Don't just throw shit and be like, all right, let's see how it works.
I do like how his entire face moves when he talks.
Yeah.
Why not just
Every
use
muscle.
my plane, the
I'm like a
tornado?
puppet.
Why not just use my bot?
Check out my newest power supply.
The tornado!
All right, first of all, motherfucker, my plane. I built it. You didn't do shit. Secondly,
Whoa! A chaos
fuck you.
emerald.
It's my plane. What are you talking
I
about?
just happened to find one of the 7 emeralds during one of my test flights. This thing's got unlimited power.
Guys, one of the
you know.
first parts of
So I
acting, try not to
figured,
move your
why not
eyebrows
use it
too
to
much.
power my plane? Supercharged! You gotta come over to my workshop, Sonic.
I believe
I've
Tails
got
is actually
something I've
voiced by a
gotta show you.
child at this point.
Yep, young
It's
boy.
in the Mystic Ruins. The fastest way is by train. Let's go!
Like, the voice works, and he's not too bad of an actor.
He did fine.
The main problem with the voice acting in this game is the cutscenes are really stilted and weird in the first place, like we just saw. But also, then they had to translate it into English from Japanese, and that's just a weird spot to put your voice actors in.
Yoshi, was it you who said that the voice actors for Sonic Adventure, like, they got no direction and they didn't do, like, their lines, like, together at all? So everything just sounds awkward and out of place?
I don't recall. I know for Adventure 2, that's what I said. I don't know about Adventure 1.
Well, they have similar voice acting problems. Sonic Adventure probably worse than 2. So it may be similar.
I'm only going based off what Rouge's voice actress said, so I don't know. I mean, I'm willing to give, like, a lot of their performances a pass here, because it was the first game, and it was like, it wasn't like voice acting in video games was incredible at this age anyway.
True.
It was getting there, but it wasn't quite there.
Yeah, I take the subway. Don't look at me like that.
I'm a normal person.
I don't always have to run, you know.
Running fast is fucking tiring, you know? I'm still a person.
I'm not impressive.
I've never seen anybody on these tracks.
If it isn't Sonic!
Dean Bristow was a really good Eggman, though.
Talking egg.
Yeah, he was.
It was good, yeah.
I am Dr. Robotnik, the greatest
For only one more game.
in the world.
Didn't he pass away, and that's kind of why they replaced all the voice actors with the poor kids?
Yep,
I've got
sadly.
big plans, and now I'm gonna put them
Sad.
to work.
You're always up to no good.
It's just a rule.
Now
Eggman
what
is
do you
always
want?
a good point in
I
these
want all of
games.
the Chaos Emeralds.
True.
Better not interfere.
And this was before he was a real goofball. This was when he was still
Or
kind of
else what,
diabolical.
You big loser.
Or else I'll
Honestly, I
take you
prefer
by
Goofball
force.
Eggman.
The hard
To me,
way.
it depends on the game. Like, if he's goofy or not. Or both.
Also, his theme is pretty rad. There's one thing I like about the original Sonic Adventure, that they kind of dropped the Sonic Adventure 2. There's still a little hint of the 90s and the 80s in the themes. They got these kind of goofy organs and keyboards and horns.
Yeah.
There's a real charm to the soundtrack.
I'll say there's another thing that I like about this game over 2. It's actually an adventure. Like, you actually get to
Yeah.
run around on the overworld maps. I understand the decision of, like, oh, they just want to get to the levels. That's cool. But it just... I don't know, I kind of like the overworld stuff.
You do? Because,
At least in this game. When it was done in other games, it was atrocious.
I mean, this is coming from someone who hasn't played it, but I've seen several LPs, that those parts don't look very fun, in my opinion.
I just think it's fitting to the title of the game, adventure, as opposed to now you're in the next level. Okay, you beat the level, now you go to another level. It's more like, well, now it's just a Sonic game, like it's not really an adventure.
I get you.
It's like a little thing, and for me, the overworld stuff isn't intrusive, and it's fucking simple as hell to solve. Also, this boss is a fucking
Hey, I'll
joke
play
if you
with
just
you
spam
some
the
other
homing
time.
attack button.
Yeah. He's not hard. You can barely get hit by him.
Yeah, I just wanted to give him a chance to live.
I love the squashing sound effect as he's just puttering to the ground.
When I was a kid, I
that
thought that
wasn't
was
so hard.
those sounds were happening because I was like, oh, he's Eggman, therefore he just does that. Like,
He sloshes like a yolk.
oh yeah, and I hate these cutscenes so much. I hope he doesn't steal the emerald, motherfucker!
Chaos?
What could I have done different?
Oh no, he's got a rear view mirror in his glasses.
Oh no, isn't that the same
not like
monster
I
I
can
saw
get-
the other day?
Sonic, you should probably get it. You know, you're fast, so.
Eggman, you're psychic.
Oh, yeah.
I have telepathy.
It's just as the stone tablets predicted. His strength increases every time I feed him a Chaos Emerald.
Hey guys, I got
7
Puff.
emeralds in
Check it
here.
out.
He'll be
My
invincible.
quad
That
shoulders.
works for me.
I got an arm and a brain.
We'll
What have you
destroy
got?
Station Square.
Where's the rest of his skeleton? Why is he just a brain and an arm?
That is kind of cool. The more emeralds he eats, the more body parts he gets.
Come on, Chaos.
Yeah.
Let's find another emerald, shall we?
In his form, wouldn't a skeleton be more of a hindrance, though?
Like, yeah, kind of.
You mean he just starts sagging to the right?
Starts sagging and can't go through
Can't
shit
really get
anymore.
away with this, can we?
No way, Tails.
There was nothing we
Without
could have
emeralds,
done.
The monster can't transform, so it's up to us to get the emeralds before Eggman does, huh?
We can rest easy knowing we did everything we could. At least I can. Good night.
So now as the world fails, I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, look, I can fix anything, but the planet, nah, man.
You seen global warming? That ain't nothing for a one fox.
You know, you can't just pick up a wrench and start, like, trying to fix the sky. It doesn't work. I've tried.
Did this come out before or during the W. Bush administration?
Uh,
Because by that point, we just sort of knew.
Our president at the time wasn't the best.
well, the original was in 1999, which was so it's a Clinton game.
Well, this was when we were hopeful.
I like naming like video game eras after whoever was president at the time.
It's a very defining era.
You know who saved the Lewinsky scandal? Me.
Who saved it? What does that mean?
It means that you all still like him. I think.
Oh.
Okay, that's a little treacherous. As soon as you get the energy ball there, you don't bounce off of it, so you can just fall into the bottomless pit from there.
Oh, that's baloney.
Also, there are 2 checkpoints within yards of each other.
Wait, what?
The
Wow.
wind is making an
First
invisible
3D game.
path. Don't be afraid. Go through the gate.
Billiard Clinton. Yep, that's him.
Oh, you mean how like cartoons do that thing where like they can't name a brand until they'll just like slightly change it.
How's it going, y'all? My name is Will Benton.
I don't care about a tornado.
It's not Fruit Loops. It's apple circles.
It's loot fruits.
Loot troops? Oh no. That's gonna be the next microtransaction. You can't do loot boxes anymore, so then I gotta make up a new word for it.
Every time you come across these jump pads, your little voice buddy who tells you how to do things will tell you the exact same damn thing.
Every time.
Every time. Unless you can somehow avoid her.
Sonic, do you appreciate the balls of light that I made for you? It gives you hints.
No!
You don't appreciate anything I fucking make, do you?
No!
Noted.
I'd appreciate it if you shut up.
You know what, Sonic? I will.
I don't know anything.
I will shut up. But when you need a shoulder to cry on, don't come back to me.
I don't cry. I just pee out of my face.
I know you don't cry, but I do!
Man, sometimes not thinking is great.
I want to take you to task for what you just said, but you know what? I'm just not going to.
That's good.
Well, you can just go right behind that spike ball.
Oh, I love when you can do that in games.
And you can also just miss the ring boss.
Naturally.
Yeah, homing attack's a little wonky.
An eagle, take me to the end. No, wrong game.
I feel like in the future, you're gonna love me.
I doubt it.
I do like the music in this final section of this because it's a remake of one of the earlier game's themes. I think some of the music overall is that. And also, if you miss any rings, Tails can grab them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the partners can't really do that in the other 3D Sonics, can they?
No, they don't really do much. Well, Tails doesn't do much either, but at least he can do that.
Well, they're mostly just there to die and let you know that they died.
Yes.
Hey, Sonic! Hey, Sonic!
Sonic!
Yeah, Sonic.
Sonic! Can you get... Yeah, Sonic! Yeah, Sonic! Yeah, Sonic!
Yeah, not bad.
My head is spinning! Yeah.
The train headed for Station Square will be departing
Sonic
soon.
3D Blast does not count as a 3D game. It's isometric.
Yeah.
Which is a 2D game that's harder to control. That's it.
Okay, best isometric game, go.
I don't believe it's a game people talk about often.
Yeah, no one really gives a hoot. Whenever, like, people try to think of, like, the beginning of Sonic being bad, they're like, Sonic 3D Blast, I guess.
Wait, why did we go into the Windy Valley in the first place?
It was the closest one.
Oh, this camera.
I guess we did get a Chaos Emerald.
Don't show them my inner machinations.
Don't show them my inner heart.
That's my secret.
It's full of cholesterol. Sonic, I've been lying. Your donuts have not been being stolen by rats. I've been eating them. And I'd do it again.
But I still wouldn't do it to your face. And I would still lie about it. And we'd still reach this point, and then I'd have to do it again.
Actually, you know what? I would, since you say you don't fucking love me or appreciate me. I don't even care. I don't even care.